Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. Got 8 ranked matchups on this college basketball slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on the notification bells. When you guys are done with this, go ahead and watch my NHL and NBA video as well, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Yeah, a lot of good college basketball games today. Starting with the Butler versus St. John's. St. John's opening up as a 12.5 point favorite with the over-under at 145.5. Butler coming into this matchup 14-18. St. John's 27-4. Head-to-head, St. John's 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 7-3 covering the spread. These teams played 5 games ago. St. John's beat them 76-70. St. John's was only a 5.5 point favorite, so they got the cover in that game. They're 9-1 in their last 10, coming off a big Marquette upset win. Butler coming off a Providence win. St. John's. And let's see. Yeah, the numbers are amazing for them. 4-1 covering the spread. The unders hit in 6 of their last 7 against Butler. They're 6-1 covering on a Thursday. Butler 0-5 against St. John's. 1-4 covering against St. John's, where they've really struggled here. Only 1-4 covering the spread. Yeah, I just don't know if I could trust Butler here. St. John's, I mean, man, they're just coming into this so hot. And Butler, I wouldn't say they're really a threat, with how bad they've been this season here. I think it's a great spot for St. John's just to showcase how dominant, how good they've been this year. Give me St. John's minus 12.5 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got Georgia Tech versus Duke. Duke opening up as a 23-point favorite with the over-under at 143.5. Georgia Tech coming into this matchup 17-15. Duke 28-3. Head-to-head, Duke 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Georgia Tech coming off a Virginia win. Not a bad 10-game stretch from Georgia Tech. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Let's see if these teams have played each other. They played each other in December. Duke beat them 82-56. Yeah, I mean, for Duke, it's just been pure dominance. They're on an 8-game win streak. All blowouts. This is their last 8. 82-69, 93-60, 165, 97-60, 110-67, 80-62. I mean, I guess Virginia, probably the closest game they've had during this win streak was an 18-point win. They have just been beating the crap out of teams. It's crazy how good this Duke team is. Georgia Tech 2-18 against Duke. Haven't been that good head-to-head here. Duke 7-0 covering the spread during this win streak they're on. 6-0 covering against the ACC. Yeah, they've just been really good against really in conference play. They've been really good. 5-0 as a favorite right now. 13-1 on a Thursday. I just don't know if I can bet against Duke. Almost all their games are like 20, 30-point blowouts. 40-point blowouts. So I just can't trust Georgia Tech here. I got to take Duke minus 23 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got Indiana versus Oregon. Oregon opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 143. Indiana coming into this matchup 18-12. Oregon 23-8. Head-to-head. Oregon 1-0 in their only head-to-head meeting. 1-0 covering the spread. That game was 73-64. And yeah, they just played 2 games ago. Indiana 4-1 in their last 5. Played pretty well the last week or so. Oregon, they're on a 7-game winning streak right now, playing very well heading into this tournament. Oregon 5-0 against the Big Ten. They're 4-1 covering the spread. 8-1 in March. I just like the streak that Oregon's on. They're playing very good basketball here. Beat Indiana pretty easily last game. And you're getting them a lot cheaper today too, which is nice. Yeah, I think I got to take Oregon minus 2 and money line in this one. Next matchup, we got Iowa State versus BYU. Iowa State opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 146.5. Iowa State coming into this matchup 24-8. BYU 23-8. Head-to-head, Iowa State 3-2 in the last 5 head-to-head meetings. BYU, they just beat Iowa State 2 games ago, 88-85. What a run BYU's on. They're on a 8-game winning streak right now, coming off a big Utah win. Iowa State, they're coming off a big Cincinnati blowout win yesterday. Yeah, Iowa State, let's see. Yeah, I mean, just looking at Iowa State, obviously they've been very good. Obviously, 4-2 covering the spread. BYU 7-1 covering the spread. They're 5-0 against the Big 12. Huge win streak. They just played each other, and BYU is 9-point underdogs against Iowa State, and they came and beat Iowa State here by 3. I'm very impressed with what I've seen from BYU here. This is a big test for Iowa State. Don't sleep on BYU. This is a very good team, and they have all the makings to be a good tournament team as well. I'm liking the 3 points with BYU. Yeah, this is gonna be a battle here, but I'm riding this momentum with BYU. Give me BYU plus 3. Next matchup, we got Marquette versus Xavier. Marquette opening up as a 2-point favorite with the over-under at 144.5. Marquette coming into this matchup 22-9. Xavier 21-10. Head-to-head, Marquette 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 6-4 covering the spread. Marquette on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a San Jose loss. Yeah, tough little 2-game stretch from them. 4-6 in their last 10. Not a great 10-game sample size from them. Xavier, they're hot right now. 7-game winning streak, coming off a Providence win. Let's see. Marquette, they played Xavier in December, beat them 72-70. January 18th, they lost 59-57. So both of their matchups have been decided by 2 points here. So we're going to be in for another battle today. Marquette 5-1 against Xavier, 10-5 covering against Xavier here, where they've been really good. Xavier on a 7-game win streak, 5-0 against the Big East, 5-2 covering the spread here. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be a battle. I already know both games decided by 2 points. I will say you got Marquette coming into this on a bad stretch at the wrong time. Xavier coming into a hot streak at the right time. Man, I don't know. I think I'm liking Xavier here. Getting the points. They're hot coming into this. Marquette coming off some tough losses. I mean, against good teams, St. John's and UConn here. But Xavier's been a very good team this season here. And I'm liking them here. I like the momentum they have coming into this game. Give me Xavier a +2 in this matchup. Next matchup, we got Texas versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M opening up as a 6.5-point favorite with the over-under at 139. Texas coming into this matchup 18-14. A&M 22-9. Head-to-head, Texas 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. You got Texas coming off a Vanderbilt win. A&M on a 2-game winning streak, coming off an LSU win. Neither team playing impressive right now. Texas, been rough for them. They are coming off a big Vanderbilt upset win yesterday. Didn't think they'd beat Vanderbilt, honestly. A&M, let's see if they've played Texas this season. They did, January 4th. Yeah, they beat Texas by 20. Played January 25th, and Texas beat them 70-69. So there you go. Both teams have won a head-to-head matchup this season. Texas, though, 0-6 covering against A&M. 2-8 covering in their last 10. They have not played well against really A&M, but just haven't played well in general. Covering the spread's been horrible for them. They're 3-10 as the underdog. A&M 12-2 as a favorite here. Man, do I trust Texas? They are coming off a nice Vanderbilt win yesterday. A&M, I mean, they do have blowout potential, which we saw in that first meeting with Texas. I just don't know if I trust Texas here to move through the tournament. They're just not the team this year. They're just not. And I think I'd take A&M minus 6.5 on Moneyline in this one. Next matchup, we got Mississippi State versus Missouri. Missouri opening up as a 3.5 point favorite with the over/under at 156.5. Mississippi State coming into this matchup 21-11. Missouri 21-10. Head-to-head, Mississippi State 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 8-2 covering the spread. Mississippi State coming off a big LSU win yesterday. Missouri coming into the tournament on a bad 3-game losing streak, coming off a Kentucky loss. Not the momentum you want to have coming into this tournament. Mississippi State, let's see if they've played head-to-head here. Let's see, against Missouri. So they have not played. Oh, no, they had February 1st. Mississippi State lost 88-61. Yeah, horrible head-to-head game there for Mississippi State here. Mississippi State, though, overall 13-3 against Missouri, 14-2 covering against Missouri. Missouri just 1-4 covering the spread. They're 0-8 in March right now. Yeah, they're on a bad little stretch here. Mississippi State, they haven't played super amazing either here, but they've had good success against them. Just overall, I don't know. This feels like it's going to be another battle. I think I gotta take Mississippi State plus 3.5 in this one. Then the last matchup, we got Oklahoma versus Kentucky. Kentucky opening up as a 5.5 point favorite with the over/under at 163.5. Oklahoma coming into this matchup 20-12. Kentucky 21-10. Head-to-head, Kentucky 2-0 in their only 2 head-to-head meetings. Oklahoma on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Georgia win. These teams played each other 5 games ago. Oklahoma lost by 1 point in that matchup. Kentucky on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Missouri win. Oklahoma 6-0 covering the spread right now. 5-0 covering against the SEC, which is pretty good. Kentucky 6-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 5 of their last 7 against the SEC. And this one's tough. Do I trust Oklahoma to get a cover? They've been covering. They haven't been horrible this season. Better than you would think, being in the SEC for the first time. But they played the SEC very well, covering the spread here. So I am intrigued with that. Man, against Kentucky, though, it's just like tournament time. This is just kind of what Kentucky does. This is where they kind of kick on the gear, just historically. I know it's a new team for them this year. I got to take Kentucky here. I think Oklahoma's little covering streak comes to an end. I think Kentucky gets a nice win against Oklahoma. I'll take Kentucky minus 5.5 on money line in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.